Well, here we are, out in the wastelands again.
Into the wasteland.
I hope all the volume is going to mix just right for you. And speaking of volume, the new volumizer I'm using is called Face Lotion from It. It's just my face lotion and it gets rubbed up into my hair, and that's called using your resources. Like, you're not wasting your resources at that point. Hello, Sally. Hello, Jay. Hello, all you lurkers out there in the glorious wasteland called Internet America. That's the side name. But you know what? By this point, we're all around the world. We got viewers out in China. We have some viewers in the Philippines. I believe the Bombay Islands, Freeskerstan, Daniel Land, and Evaville. We got them all. Viewers from around the world. And welcome, viewers from around the world. This is Level Up with Louie, stream of adventure sponsored by Little Empire. All those things are my imaginations that I'm bringing to you for approximately 6 hours a week, which seems like enough right now. I'd love to give you like 9 to 12 hours a week, but that's going to take some work. I have to get the Maryland Renaissance Festival opening, and so far, everything's just fine. But you know, sometimes it gets a little crazy, and there's just a lot left to do on the plate, even though I'm not messing around. I'm getting consistent. I'm showing up where I need to show up and doing the things. Some things, like any great project, some things will have to be left onto the back burner. That's the way that goes. Some things, my friends, can be left on the front burner. We all know that front burner is where it's at sometimes. Sally, yeah, if you're coming out to the Maryland Renaissance Festival this weekend, I know Jay and you have plans to be there. Hey, I have plans to be here too. We got that fresh Wizard Nook taste up in here for sure. We're going to try to make the magic happen out there at the Maryland Renaissance Festival. I have some new products on the line. Of course, my Vice Frosthelm Dice Tower will be out there. I will have some of my mimics for sale out there, some of my prototypes, and some of the finished ones. It's a whole kerfuffle with changing wood and reprinting. But I will have a handful of mimics for sale out there. And some of them will be signed prototypes from the beginning of the adventure of making those, which is always fun. I am in the Little Empire shop. Here at the Little Empire shop, as you can see, we have a room. In this room, it's bigger on the inside, I'll tell you that. It's bigger on the inside. I could fit a lot in here. If I could only start to stack vertically more, I could really do it. If I had a drop ceiling and above that was a loft where I kept secret prototype products and rations. We have a laser cam, and this laser cam is on Fireball right now. We have 2 major lasers rocking and rolling. It's much like the TARDIS. Wicked 2 and 3, yeah. We got you down for Wicked 2 and 3, Jay. We got you for day 1, Sally. 2 lasers, Fireball and Lightning Bolt. Some of you know, some of you love Lightning Ball and Fireball. 2 great lasers in the world. And of course, we have the Magic Mac desktop computer. You can see it back here in the shop cam. This computer right over here, I can go over to it and work. And so I have that as my work computer. It's where I do my designs and pay the bills. And pay the bills, I'll give you that. Bills got to be paid. Don't think they can't, Louie. We have those two lasers, lightning bolt and fireball, and they are rocking and rolling. Today we're going to have them cutting. I believe we're going to do some more Weitweiss dice towers, and Weitweiss, of course, are the two towns where this dice tower was located. This little cutie right here. It's a replica from the 4th century. We're going to get that bad boy going real good. This is Level Up with Louie. Now, we're going to bounce around here. We're going to listen to some music. I'm going to be the background noise to your life for the next 3 hours. Sit back, relax. It's only 2.5 hours left. So already you've done half an hour's worth of work. Well done, guys. Well done. We're going to sit back. We're going to relax. We're going to enjoy a little bit of time together. You let me know if the volumes get a little weird, up and down, back and forth. That's kind of, we're working together that way. You let me know if some of the music is not working for you. I can change it up, but I'm rocking off of DMCA free lists. So remember, when you are out there in the wasteland,
Into the wasteland.
things can get pretty crazy and pretty rough. You got to surf that bad boy. There's a physics to surfing, and you innately know what that is. So get on the wave of life, surf it, land on the beach, land walk, kick up your surfboard, and make it to the nearest hot dog stand and order yourself your favorite dog and a lemonade. Because you're making this life thing work here on Level Up with Louie. Here's the theme song. Boom. Well, you've made it. We've all made it, and we've now landed in the world of Little Empire. When you're out there in the wasteland, don't forget to do a huge workout every day with your AirPod Pros just blasting in your ear. You got to make the magic happen for yourself. Nobody is going to pick you up and physically take you somewhere and move your body around. Not unless you're paying them, all right? So if you need a workout to happen, you need to make it happen. When you're out here in the wasteland, come by Big J's Workout Emporium, where every workout is sponsored and delivered by Big J himself. He uses a charm person spell, controls the whole group, and then does a little jazzercise, followed by some deep knee bends and some power weights. Big J's Exercise Emporium, you can be charmed into getting healthy. I'm going to load up a couple things on the laser. I like to start sometimes the music part. Big J's, we're not going to name it after you, but it'll be implied that it's you. But you were right there. That was a great little segue. Thanks. Big J's Charm Person Charming Workout Zone. If you just can't get yourself up and do it, allow somebody to cast a spell on you. Charm Person, here we go. This is the Zuko rap, and I love it. Time's up.
Rise up in the mirror. Now I see clearer, clearer.
Yeah. Who am I? Somebody who can't get a hold of his mind. Somebody who doesn't know one from the other until I see both in emotion collide. I say I'll be fine, but that was a lie. You tried to make me someone you could define, but I couldn't fake all this hatred. You gave me a scar just because I had spoke out of line. Again, I was lost inside of my thoughts. I wanna do better, I guess I could not. It's in what he said, it controlled me a lot. And yet at the end, all I see are my flaws. And I just go off whenever I'm crossed. So give me the truth, I'm sick of the loss. If only you knew the strength that I got. It's not cause of you, there's nothing you taught. But how ironic though, it's cold. It doesn't really bother me. And it will never leave me frozen. All I gotta do is breathe. I'm gonna be the one who's chosen, and I'ma leave you for the weak. I'm sick of feeling like you own me. I found a different source of heat. I was never alone, I couldn't do this on my own. So shout out to Uncle I wrote, was my single hope. Without him I would've composed to help realize my goals, and it really shows. Cause I've been at war with myself up inside my head. All this time I had only tried to be someone I could pretend.
Time's up, through the fire and the flames I'm gonna rise up. Look deep into my life in the mirror. Was a struggle inside, I see clearer. Now I see clearer, now I'm burning. Years of trying to know my purpose. Tell me, why did I deserve this? Time's up, I know the truth is out, and now you'll be burned.
Who am I, a fool who buys into the system you provided? I would ride for you, oh Zion, even die to prove a lion. Father, son, the two divided. Took my love and crucified it. Filled with hate and you supplied it. Thought me weak and you despised it. Searching for a father, but I already had one. Searching for acceptance, but I already had some. Had to look internally, further me from the burgundy clothing that I had known. I had to go on my own. It was a change that I didn't think I could make. He showed me the way, he would say every day, if truly you wanna be great, the mirror is what you must face. I couldn't relate, I wanted to please you. I was the begging to you on my knees to what did you do? You made me retreat to doing a task that no one could reach. You didn't know then what you were setting in motion. It was beginning of it, made an enemy friend. The further I got from the hate, the more I was making amends. The hate inside replaced with love, the hate that thrived the race because Fire Nation needed purging. I'm the leader they deserve, yeah.
Time's up, through the fire and the flames I'm gonna rise up. Look deep into my life in the mirror. Was a struggle inside, I see clearer. Now I see clearer, now I'm burning. Years of trying to know my purpose. Tell me, why did I deserve this? Time's up, I know the truth is out, and now you'll be burning.
All right, that was the Zuko rap. If you are not a fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender cartoon, I urge you, become one. Dive deep into that cartoon. I'm going to throw it out there. The best character arcs in a cartoon I have ever been a part of. I'm sure there's something that rivals it out there. Some sort of niche show for a popular show that was on the airwaves on Nickelodeon in the early 2000s. This was killer. Yeah, the positive side of the charm person spell, right? When you can charm somebody into being better to themselves, like that's a whole economy that we're missing out on when we play Dungeons and Dragons. If you get a group of 6 wizards together who have charm person, like pretty much you could be what saves a town by charming everybody into doing good for themselves. Wow. We just wrote a whole module here, guys. Again, that was Zuko rap. Now, Zuko was a character in Avatar: The Last Airbender. Out of these story arcs, supreme. The journey this kid went through and what he had to figure out for himself, but still having a supportive, loving figure in his life that was like, you have to figure this out. I'll be here when you need me. Beautiful moments. Beautiful moments. And there are other great songs from that. Maybe we'll play another one later, as long as I can find it DMCA free. We play DMCA free beats here at Level Up with Louie. One, because they're free. Two, I have to cancel the one I signed up for before they charge me $15. I put that on my calendar next week. Or that's today. I should cancel that today. And also, full moon was last night, friends. I don't know if you saw it, but it was a beauty. I think it was a blue snow moon, meaning we're going to be sad and covered in a blanket this winter. If you love snow, come on out to Snowball Sally's. Snowball Sally's, the only place out in the wasteland delivering 3 fresh inches of powder every day. Snowball Sally, she might be witching it up out there, making that snow happen, but hey, nobody's been cursed yet. When you're out in the wasteland and you need a little break from the everyday, and you got a little extra credits to spend, come on down to Snowball Sally. Snowball Sally's, where the magic makes magic. Hey, everybody out there in the wasteland.
Into the wasteland. Down into the wasteland. Of the wasteland.
Welcome to Level Up with Louie. Level Up with Louie, where we hang out and do some interesting things with lasers. Right now, I am working on designing the second half of a sign. You can see it over here. I got those dragons. I'm trying to figure out what sort of shapes these wings are supposed to have. And it's going to have the word dragons in it. Is it two dragons and we see the side of their wings and those dragons have intertwined heads somehow? Because it's dragons. But I have dungeons above. Look at this sign. Hold on. This says dungeons. And I'm working on one that says dragons. I'm working on that one right now, right there. We're going to see if we can make that happen before we open at the Renaissance Festival. But I'll tell you, this is a back burner project, just like almost everything. If we had to open tomorrow, I could get down there this afternoon and finish up what I had to do. Luckily, we have a few more days than that, and then tomorrow's fire extinguisher day. That's pretty fun, everybody. Fire Extinguisher Day. Fire Extinguisher Day is where you take your fire extinguishers to a van down by the river. Actually, that van is down by the office. And what we all do is we line up at 8 in the morning and we hang out with Harris Fire Company and they look at our fire extinguishers. And if they look good, they give them a little sticker that says, hey, looks good. And then when the fire inspector comes around the next day, they can look at our stickers and go, they look good. They also look to see if we have the right fire equipment, that paths are clean and clear, that there's no clutter or debris in the area. There's real fire inspectors that get shuffled around that Maryland Renaissance Festival, and they look at things all day long, and they check you off on a list or give you a piece of paper. But there's things we need to do to prep for that. And tomorrow, it's Fire Extinguisher Day. So if you're looking for something to do and you're legally allowed to be there, get a fire extinguisher or two. I mean, obviously, you're not allowed to be there unless you have a booth there or somebody's hired you to do this for them. But I mean, if you're really looking for something to do tomorrow and you want to do the fire extinguisher thing, I'll give you all the information and let you go do that for me. I mean, if you need something, I'm the giving type. I'll let you check my fire extinguishers with the people who check them. Sure, I will. We are designing. We are cutting on that laser. We just got done cutting 2 up for our Wastelands dice tower. And I'll be cutting some more of that on there. And then the other laser, we cut the front of a piece. So we got some of those that we'll be gluing up this week and into the weekend. Don't forget, we'll be at Ren Adventures. Ren Adventures, if you're looking for a little New Orleans magic, come on out to Ren Adventures, where we kind of hang out and we play some D&D, and we have a great time. It's 100% real, and I'm not making this up like I do a lot of things. Ren Adventures. See that? That's called Ren Adventures. And Ren Adventures is a great time. I've done it, I've did it, and I'm doing it again. And I've actually seen into the future. And I know that I'm going to be doing that for years to come. Excellent. Good job. A magical spell again. Useful, not just in a fantasy realm, but in real life. What sort of predetermination do we have if in a fantasy realm, wizards, witches, warlocks, and arcane tricksters can use the power of magic to see what the future is? Or should we say what the future could be, even if this wizard, witch, warlock, or arcane trickster saw into the future? Could you not, by essence of the multiverse, have chosen a different path? And the path they saw was only one of infinite probability? Sure, we can make fantasy do whatever we want because, hey, it's fantasy. All right, here we are, catching the music just at the right time to make that magic happen when we're rocking over to a different type of playlist for a little while. If you are out there in the wasteland, don't forget that you are part of an infinite universe. Every single mote of energy in your body is here, is real, and is in existence. Entangled, touched, and somehow interconnected with every other mote of energy in the infinite universe. How amazingly wonderful is that to hear? You are intimately involved with everything. And never forget that. Never give up, never surrender. We're going to pick you up like they did in Defender. Let's go over to some let's try a little guys, I'm bouncing it around a little bit here today, but let's do a little DMC a free hip hop without cuss words. That'll be like 4 songs at most. Look at that. That's not going to be much. We're going to start out here with Moon Knight and move on to something else magical right after that. Keep it tuned here for a little bit of sweet talk and a little bit of positive reinforcement as I watch you making the magic that only you can do.
The way demon crosses, stop with the way he went. Everywhere he went, I sit silent. Inside my mind, I'm split islands. I switch up the vibe when they get violent. Got you over the humps, I don't talk, I spit. Death came and knocked on the door, I live. Think I won't doing it, I did. Death come and knock on my door, I split. Death come and knock that I'm tore my crib. Show him the armory, wore my Blicky a kettle, I pour ice. Regular clothes, I ain't worn that shit. Only sport a vest and I want more like it. When it's getting realer, don't you dare dilly dally, dilla killer, open your eyelids. Everybody in the gore, my click. Come for anybody in the gore that click. I'm a marvel, think you want a war, I janitorial, you can't ignore my shit. Never been a killer, but I spoke up in a really bad situation. I don't know what's feeling when I look into the mirror, see a really bad imitation. Flip flop to a hit squad, time jumps when I slip off, fuck a wristwatch, time runs, on a switch off, get the big locks, tight ton. Cause I'm too afraid of what I become. Can't nobody do it like me, not even me, I know. Death is all I see, don't bother me at all. There is a side you see, there is a side you don't. I may not pull the string, but I will wrap them around your throat. I know something you should really know. You ain't seen no one like me before. The voices in my head, they tell me no, but I don't listen, no. I don't listen, no. Tell me who you trust when your own mind is like an asylum, always colliding, slipping the back and forth, and the times are never aligning. Always the violence, feel like a matador, and the flag is on the horizon, never at grasp. I'm a tyrannosaurus, I ain't reaching the key if I tried it. Titty bang bang, I'm a heavy meat on 5, it's a Mayday. Little pin of tails on my ops as a playmate. Sing a B team, but you know I brought the A game. Need them like an A-frame, bad with the melee, bad with the AK. Make one click, red sauce, I can make pace. HB high, push B, and I make A's. I ain't got a Drake, pull Jake, and they vacate. I'ma make them all eat love, Steven say grace. Traveling through space and time to scrape and by through day and night. A frame of mind, a frame as I frame in time to stabilize. A heinous crime, I wake to die, I wake to death. I save a life, I take a life instead. I wake to die in bed. Awaken, I am fled. Awaken, I have hands around the neck. Awaken, I am tattered, cold and bled. Awaken, I am chapters left to read. I sleep and damn, I know if it's a dream. I see the blade, don't know if it's a scene. Well, they say cutter, is it cutting me? Hope they say cutter, they are gonna bleed. You cheat on me to cheat with me. Divorce without the legal fee. I'm not the man you used to know. He's half the man I used to be. The pain inside, I feign alive. I'm stripped to just my naked eye. And in the end, I wonder in which body will I lay to die. Can't nobody do it like me, not even me, I know. Death is all I see, don't bother me at all. There is a side you see, there is a side you don't. I may not pull the string, but I will wrap them around your throat. I know something you should really know. You ain't seen no one like me before. The voices in my head, they tell me don't, but I don't listen, no. I don't listen, no. You ever feel that good? If you want a photo, better get it quickly. I'm moving fast and I'm sweating whiskey. Hell no, I ain't gonna lie. Feeling fly than Forrest Whitaker's good. I feeling like I'm me. Feeling like Britney the day she got free. Rowdy as fuck like a Roddy Piper. Feeling myself like I lost my lighter. Nick Cage and Ghost Rider. Let me burn cause I'm on fire. Back on up, can't stop the strut. Anybody ever wake and fucked up? And when they catch me, I'm doing time. Cause it gotta be a crime to look this fine. Step like you don't give a damn. You better strut. Strut like you just got your dick sucked. Strut like you know that you're grade A. Strut like you just got your clit sucked. Strut like you just got that booty aid. Hell yeah, been talking shit. And if you don't like it, you can suck this dick sideways till Sunday. Till your face turn gray, then you can just spray the flavor away. I'm looking so good, it's obscene. Looking so good, Ryan Reynolds wants to fuck me. Rowdy as fuck like a Roddy Piper. Feeling myself like I lost my lighter. Nick Cage and Ghost Rider. Let me burn cause I'm on fire. Back on up, can't stop the strut. Anybody ever wake and fucked up? And when they catch me, I'm doing time. Cause it gotta be a crime to look this fine. I feel the spirit in me.
No, you don't.
I do, I truly feel the power of Nicolas Cage.
As a producer friend, please don't fucking do this.
I feel his power, his strength running through me. My body's ready. Ain't got a care like Nick Cage, hair and Connie. Ain't got a care like Nick Cage, hair and Connie. Ain't got a care like Nick Cage, hair and Connie. Ain't got a care like Nick Cage, hair and Connie. Rowdy as fuck like I'm Roddy Piper. Feeling myself like I lost my lighter. Nick Cage and Ghost Rider. Better let me burn cause I'm on fire. Back on up, you can't stop the strut. Anybody ever wake getting fucked up? And when they catch me, I'm doing time. Cause it's gotta be a crime to look this fine. Rowdy as fuck like a Roddy Piper. Feeling myself like I lost my lighter. Nick Cage and Ghost Rider. Let me burn cause I'm on fire. Back on up, can't stop the strut. Anybody ever wake getting fucked up? And when they catch me, I'm doing time. Cause it gotta be a crime to look this fine. Ooh, I mean, damn, I look and feel too good. Like so good Oprah might dick me down. You ever get that Oprah money? You ever look so good you get that Oprah money? Woo! Nobody touch me, back on up. I'm just kidding, everybody come touch me, you can touch me. That'll be $5.99, thank you.
Falling. I wish you would just let me go. I can't help it. Just wanna be left alone. I'm falling. I wish you would just let me go. I can't help it. Just wanna be.
Let's go. So let me fall then. Summer's gone, it feels hella foreign. You go from resenting often to presenting now for reasons for your separate comments. Then when I fail to accept your optics, you weaponize feelings and a mess of conquest. Hijacking narratives and men in the lockbox. Your tactics at best are awkward. Maybe we could let this slide. At bars, pure pesticide. My therapist could testify. That's affairs best left inside till they festered. And I reached my sense of pride. I sequestered and developed an abscess. Took on your role and accepted your practice. Now all I seem to do is judge myself in your absence. Swimming in circles with my head facing backwards. Down and drown, breathing out. You never thought of coming down to hear me out. But I'm gonna learn right now, yeah, right now. And the spiders falling now, you reaching out, demanding your attention still. Relentless spiel, bending my will with vengeful scripts dispensed in shrills. You push so hard I tend to yield, expressing guilt. Take the fall and claim my fault and never heal. But fuck you and fuck all that. Yo, I'm taking my work back. I'm taking myself beyond your grasp. Outside your spiteful ways and gaslighting ass gone. Fuck you and fuck all that. 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 Yo, I'm putting my foot down. I will learn to love myself now. You're entitled to your own truth. I'm entitled to think and foul. I'm allowed to wearing a smile. I won't let you push poison in my ears. Tell you what my fierce choice is clear and profound. I don't need you around. Hey.
Go home or go harder. Take 'em back the way it started. Drum crack like a broken bat. They wanna hold you back, but don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm on something evil. Never been known as a man of the people. Hustle now, take your ass to Huckletown. Or ran a Bentley, black and white like Betty. Hold up, wait, who? Who's buzzed and loves to break? Make 'em wanna sell out. Make 'em all yell out. I've been up to running from the red and blue. I hope I never lose. I'm always looking for a new. I guess I lost track. You're looking for some get a podcast, but if you wanna, yeah, I got slaps. So baby say blow, Bicky blow, look chow's a name.
Go home or go harder. Take 'em back to where you started. Drum crack like a broken bat. They wanna hold you back, but don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Pennies in a piggy bank, spinning on a pinky ring. Always been a city, boy, they say. Where you been at? I've been busy, boy. I'm waiting for the night to fall, the right time to finally call you back. I'm waiting for the high to kick in. I'm kinda lit, but you knew that. Put the song on replay, doing 120 on a freeway. I put the money in a briefcase. We see things different these days. Catch me going zoom past in a Subaru. Had shit a whoop whoop. Tip out at the boys in blue bag. Crooks and butterflies, cooks and dark wine. Used to hit licks for MacBooks and hard drives.
Go home or go harder. Take 'em back to where you started. Drum crack like a broken bat. They wanna hold you back, but don't do that. Go home or go harder. Take 'em back to where you started. Drum crack like a broken bat. They wanna hold you back, but don't do that.
Dandelion seeds fill the sky. I remember making wishes once, casting dreams beyond the stars, yet virtue now is but a distant drum. First time that I kissed someone, older war lost its urgency. Felt my wings extend full span, but times corroded them mercilessly. Stiff my breath ain't as resolute, can't see past the stupendous walls. Scared of shame, I shroud my scars, sensing sand slipping out my palms. Always struggle, grasping time. The more I take, the less I have. Hopes that used to fuel my walk have since been sapped all the strength I had. All I was sure would never change seems oh so different now. I'm no longer making any wishes. Dandelion seeds hit the ground.
And I don't know when I let go of dreams and hoping. If only I could peek beyond the wall and see what I once thought was me. But it's hard to reach.
Flood of past passions,
Life was a vast mattress. I felt your wings turn into fins. I guess we swimming now. We made a home within this wishing well. You get it well, we picked through every coin we found it. Wish we found the point we drowned. We built a fortress from the fortunes from above. Dreams amorphous, it was gorgeous, but of course it was your drug. I think my clock stopped ticking at 11:11. Ladybugs coat my sentences to preface the message. You always bruised my heart, you blew apart my shooting star again. We broke the surface too fast, like what I do, I got the bands, whoa, whoa. Why'd you run from me? I said to myself, everything is gonna change. I'm tired of wishing, so I sit in my well. I'm just counting all the change.
And I don't know when I let go of dreams and hoping. If only I could peek beyond the wall and see what I once thought was me, but it's out of reach.
You've got away with words, I'm not quite as desperate as you thought. Please stop saying you miss me, I know it's all time.
Look who's coming back, same things, but I'm dodging that. There ain't no way I'm running back, so stay away.
Just leave me be, let me get some sleep. It's been a tiring couple weeks, especially considering the last few things you said to me. Like things are going well with him, you hope I find someone again. But you and him been off and on, and you've been calling awfully lots again. Got away with words, I'm not quite as desperate as you thought. Please stop saying you miss me, I know it's on time.
Look who's coming back, same things, but I'm dodging that. There ain't no way I'm running back, so stay away. It's been months, when did we talk? I've been through Messenger, but I'm lost. I've been okay, writing songs. You've been on my mind since I'm moving on. And if ever afters don't exist, what's the point of all of this? Oh no, I'm not falling for it again. Don't fall for it again. Oh, look who's running back, and I'm dodging that. There ain't no way I'm running back, so stay away.
You've got away with words, I'm not quite as desperate catch you running your mouth and then you run away. I bet you see me when I'm winning, you got nothing to say. I bet a bag on it, that's a big bet, it's like 100K. Yeah, double or nothing, I know he bluffing. If he yapping, I'ma hush him, it's no discussion. Show him that I really do it and he really doesn't. If you really want it, then it's time to run it. If you're gonna talk that talk, then you better know how to walk that walk to the up. Let's run it. Everybody gunning for the top, let's run it. Go ahead, show me what you got, run it. This is where the shooters get shot down. This is where the hunters get hunted. Yeah, let's run it. Everybody gunning for the top, let's run it. Go ahead, show me what you got, run it. This is where the thrones getting overthrown. This is where the hunters get hunted. Yeah, let's run it.
Winning the game, yeah, I used to be the underdog. Exposing cats, I'm throwing everybody overboard. I see it, then I back it up just like a spinal cord. Underdog, I'm flipping the script like it's a catalog. Look at me, I'm a reflection of what you wanna be. King on the throne, none of you punks can ever humble me. Crown on my head, weighs heavy like a forestry. Guess that's the price that you pay when you're royalty. Blood, sweat, and tears, so I must be possessed. I'm a god in the flesh, makes sense why I'm blessed. Got my competition stressed, killing them all, who's next? Shoot your shot, I wear a vest, so you better aim for the head. Bringing the flame, where do I aim? Cocking the bag, letting the bang. A lot of lose, land the game, but it's all part of the plan. Let's run it. Real as it gets, so it's tipping 100. And if you do the same, then you know we gotta
run it. Everybody gunning for the top, let's run it. Go ahead, show me what you got, run it. This is where the shooters get shot down. This is where the hunters get hunted. Yeah, let's run it. Everybody gunning for the top, let's run it. Go ahead, show me what you got, run it. This is where the thrones getting overthrown. This is where the hunters get hunted. Yeah, let's run it. Yeah, I'm ready, let's run it. If you ready, let's run it.
This is Level Up with Louie. Level Up with Louie, where we hang out and do some hanging out together. This is getting into 1:36. If you called the time right now, remember that old phone number where you could call up and the phone would tell you the time? You'd type in something like boop, 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 beep, boop, beep. And then it was like, the time is 3:46 at the beep. Beep. And it would, like, I just chose a random time there. Like, it obviously has a different time. That makes sense, right? That makes sense, right? We have some sort of different random time on the phone. I'm going to tell you, it is a pretty nice day out here in the Maryland. We're kicking around somewhere in the 70s, and that is super magical. Marianne Jones, welcome and hello. Button pusher, hello. When you write it that way, I always think it's about to be Halloween, and it is, good friends. It's about to be Halloween, one of my favorite holidays, and I know it's a lot of yours as well. So I'm not trying to be like, hey, look at me, pick me. I'm a pick me dude because I like Halloween. No, I know a lot of us like Halloween. Sure. I live in an echo chamber of people who like Halloween. Yes, that buzz is Fireball and Thunderbolt, 100%, yes. I can't get rid of them. I could mute it. Let's see. And that's muted. Maybe I can mute it more when I go over to the other computer. That could help. But that small, slow buzz in the background, that's them lasers lasering away. I like that they have, they're like, oh, I know who that is. That's Fireball and Lightning Bolt. Oh, I know them. They're buddies of mine. You could say they're buddies of everybody's now. Ah, the sweet sound of no lasers. Well, I'm working on a design over here. I'm trying to make this dragon work like I did the dungeons. Let me show you that one again. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So I'm trying to make one that says dragons, and that's looking like that so far. I know the dragon needs 4 legs. This right now is a wyvern, not my fault. Like, I'm trying to make the design work. I wanted to kind of have the dragon holding its arms out and holding the word dragons, but then to me it weirdly looked like the dragon was exposing itself. And out here in the Wastelands, we do not allow dragons to expose themselves. That's against the law. We've talked to them before about it, and we brought it up at the annual dragons meetings, but they are way into it, and we have to have some sort of law and order out here in the Wastelands. And one of the things that we as a group of 7 to 34 survivors have done is outlawed dragons exposing themselves. I'm sorry if you're into it. There are websites for you. When you're out here in the Wasteland, do not forget to stop by Darla's Darling Dragons. Darla's Darling Dragons. For all your dragon needs, from dragon eggs to dragon wings, Darla's Darling Dragons has everything your heart desires. If you're going to battle a dragon, or you're in love with a dragon and searching for that perfect gift, Darla's Darling Dragons has what you need. Shields made of a stone that can stop the breath of a dragon, or a perfume that is infused with the pheromones of dragonkin themselves. If you need something for your dragon, or are once again up against a dragon exposing themselves in the Wasteland, 1, thanks for enforcing the laws, and 2, we got your back at Darla's Darling Dragons. And that's when the boom music kicks in again. I didn't press it hard enough. Yes, button pusher. This sign is going to be Dragons in Dungeons sign. Sweet. A sign, it'll say Dragons in Dungeons. And then it'll say Dragons und Dungeons. And then I'm copyright free. I can sell it all day. But in all honesty, I would, after I made that dragon sign, yes, a toad house. We do need a toad house. There is Marianne, if there is somebody out at the Maryland Renaissance Festival, and I will, once the weekends go, I can go visit them and get their name again and maybe their business cards, see if they have a website. But they make toad houses out of ceramic, and they're adorable, and they don't guarantee, they don't like come with a toad. But if you have toads and you put this toad house out, most likely those toads will live in that house. And that's pretty cool, friends. Toad houses. I have some toads out here. I'd like to get them a little place or something. They deserve it at this point. They've been good toads. Also, I want to mention next week, this skull right here will not be here. This skull will be living down at the Maryland Renaissance Festival. So if you want to come by and see this actual sheep skull and maybe touch it, that's an upcharge. Come on out to the Maryland Renaissance Festival. The Maryland Renaissance Festival, you can find Little Empire, and things you can buy on there look kind of like this. You can't buy my brother and I. That's out. But you can come say hello. There's our Instagram feed. Oh, there's some beautiful products. Goblins, potions, heroes. Boop, bop, boop, bop. This weekend, August 24th until October 20th, Little Empire, for your geeky needs, for your consideration. Little Empire would like to present this movie, Making a Mold. Click, click, click. Twang. Pour, pour, pour. Twang. Click, click, click. look at that beautiful mold. Pouring out so smooth. Well, that was pretty fun, everybody. Let's get back to some little bit of lo-fi beats for a little while, rounding out the last hour and 15 minutes or so. We're going to hang out. I'm going to work on that dragon. I'm trying to make it happen as quick as possible because it would be cool to have it up by this weekend. But again, everything now is back burner, my friends. I am working on getting open and making that happen. And there's some foreground things I need to take care of. Small business-wise, there's my hotspot, my mobile hotspot that I need to set up to make the internet work in my area so my tablets can work to make sales. I forget that I have to actually go to the store and start over because they sell my phone number throughout the year. Here's what happened this time. They sold my phone number. And that phone number sale, the person who got it didn't pay their bill. And so in the system, that phone number had a mark of on it. I use this internet device for about 2 to 3 months a year. And then when I don't pay it anymore, they assume I don't want it anymore, and they just take it away from me, the phone number, give it to somebody else. So I have to go back into the store, get a new SIM card, sign up for I prepay. That's what I do. I don't want to like start a contract, put it on pause, but this becomes a pain in the tuchus. So every year, remind me next year, sometime at the beginning of August, because I find myself here towards the opening weekend, and it's usually the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday before we open that I'm actually going. I'm like, oh gosh, I got to go to the store. I forget. And I only remember once I get online and start talking to people. I got to start taking more notes, Lou Dog. Start taking more notes, everybody. Hey, everybody. This is Louie of Level Up with Louie and Little Empire. This is the stream of adventure where we hang out with me in the shop. And some of you have been here a while and your questions have been answered. And some of you have been here a while and you have new questions. What a joy that is. One of the new questions coming in right now is from Sally. And Sally wants to know what I do with all my scraps. Sally, this is a great question. I have tried recycling them. Nobody wants them. I have cut little things out of them, like on the edges. Let me grab some here. You see this scrap? I have some scrap that's used up a lot more than this. But even with this, just in the size of the machine itself, it doesn't always go to the edges. I always design a little smaller so it fits in there. So I have all this scrap wood. Tons. You look in the shop here. Look at all that scrap wood over there. Boom. New wood. I got scrap wood over here too. And here's what I'm doing right now. For a while, I have just let it go. I've either burnt it in our burn pit out back, which is just a huge campfire sort of situation, or I have dumped it at the recycle and landfill. And I want to, my brother and I made a moment for us. I said, hey, we need to figure out some small items, something he could mold 20 of at a time, and we could sell for $5 to under $10 sales, because I want to take all this scrap wood and cut around those edges and then have little pieces going on. But for overall, Sally, it has been, I've gotten rid of it at the local Burns Crossing landfill here in Maryland. Sometimes I'll leave them out so we can karate chop them, and that's always fun because they're easy to karate chop. You can just go right through, skapow, and cut right through those things with one good karate chop. And for the most part, they just go to a good home. It is a special little thing to go to the landfill with a whole truck bed loaded up with scraps and then just send them on their way. I wonder what they think they are out there. If you have some ideas I can do with these scrap board, or if you are somebody who wants scrap board, I will send you as much scrap as you want if you split shipping with me. I'm happy to pay a little bit to get them out the door if somebody could use them. It's MDF, 3mm, and 1/8 boards. My plan is now, though, I'm keeping them. I'm trying to come up with a way to use as much of that board as possible. Some people have asked me, hey, why can't you cut the tower and then cut your goblins and cut your things, your minis and your potions and skulls around the sides in one go? Why don't you cut it all? Sometimes that overloads the system. I've even found with skulls, I need to do them in 4 sections, and then one big board at a time sometimes overloads the system. Yes, Sally, that would be wonderful. I would love to figure out a way to make that side of the business more eco-friendly. I have looked for a wheat board at a reasonable price that is made from leftover food processing board, like they go process wheat and food, and there's always chaff and board and fiber left over, so sometimes people turn that into MDF. I have not been able to find the quantity, the size, and the price point that works for me for that. If I could scrap them and just turn them into paper. Like maybe I have a huge, I can go buy an old sauna, or an old jacuzzi, fill it with water, because I know it's watertight, and a couple chemicals, and just soak all the boards in there, and every day go in and just stir it a little bit. Break it down into a pulp, and then turn that in pulp into making paper that then I could print maps and character sheets on with a silk screen. Like anything like that would be a joy. Obviously, that would be, I'd need a whole nother person coming into the business. I'm figuring it out. If anybody out there knows of something I can do with this scrap, if you know how to break it down or rebuild it, I wonder if I could even find out who the manufacturer of the board originally is and send them the scrap and they could do that process. Again, I want to be eco-friendly and happy. I want to get my money's worth out of these boards. Every board I do, I get my money's worth from what they cost me and everything, but I want to get the environment's money's worth as well. We're getting into the last half an hour here. We got a little bit of spooky time, lo-fi beats. I'm going to look for one more lo-fi beats playlist here. Let's do some cozy lo-fi, see where this gets us. I'll be bouncing around. You can see I am working on that dragon, and I got something going there. There's a dragon. He's not as fierce as I want him to be. And yes, he might be exposing himself, so please get your weapons out. But we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere, and that's how this process goes. Sometimes it takes me doodling until that final piece shows itself and reveals itself unto me. Let's have a little bit of cozy lo-fi. This is a cat in the picture. So there ain't nothing wrong with that. Relax, friends. We're out here in the wasteland together. Just trying to make a go of it. Be kind. Find a little happiness. Enjoy, even if it's 5 to 10 minutes of peaceful solitude or contemplation. Give that to yourself today. Give yourself a moment to breathe. Here we are, getting into the last few minutes of Level Up with Louie, Stream of Adventure. It's been another wonderful and beautiful few hours with you in my smoke-filled laser room. You've been keeping me company as I've been working on this dragon sign. Look at that little paw. Trying to figure out what to do with the hands. As usual, this sort of thing takes a little bit of time. Let me zoom over there. Hold on. We got something going. That does look like a dragon, and it has the word dragons. That's what we need, Dungeons and Dragons. You're going to see that little guy come to life, and then if you want one, my plan is to make a large wooden board with my Dungeons and Dragon sign. And I'll have that for purchase for like, let's say $400 at the Renaissance Festival. And online. I'm not sure what to price these things, but I need you to know that I know that we need to make some money doing this. All right. That's the long and the short of it. But I want to give value, and I want to make something fun that people like, a unique product that people have in their life, like this stream, my friends, a unique product that people have in their life. And with that, let's hit this song. It's a cover by Samuel Kim. Is this the one that's going to get me? Ooh, button pusher. That's right. A few hundred, like hundreds of dollars for a full sign, some underlighting, some odds and ends. I can make it happen. I think people are willing to pay that if they know it's custom, one of a kind, paint scheme. Everything's done up by me by hand. I think it could happen. Let's listen to Leaves from the Vine. Let me see if it's over here in this playlist. Let me look around a little bit. Leaves from the Vine. $50,000 where the dragon comes to life. That's right. That one comes with some special medicine. A couple cookies you can try. But hey, you got $50,000 and you want to invest in Level Up with Louie. I'm going to make that dragon come to life for you. Don't worry. When you go out into the world today, don't forget to try and show a little kindness to people out there. Kindness costs you nothing. And even though I know it's hard to do sometimes with a frustrating pack of people out there that you have to push your way through, you can still do it. If you can't be kind to somebody else, be kind to yourself today. Take a moment, look inside, say, I forgive you. And I love you. Take a moment to give yourself a hearty pat on the back for making it out here today. You're good people, and I want good things for you. We've been spending a little bit of time at Level Up with Louie, just hanging out. This is episode 16. 16 times we've hung out for about 3 hours. And I gotta say, I'm not tired of it yet. In fact, all I want is more. Here's the Level Up with Louie theme song. We're gonna hit it and quit it. Thanks for being here. You are all the best type of people. This has been Level Up with Louie. If you want any more of me, I will be on Nat 21 Adventures tonight for Veil of the Failed and Fallen, the final episode so far in this series of wonderful adventures. That's tonight at 8 o'clock over on Nat 21 Adventures on Twitch. You'll see some links on Facebook. Friends, Romans, countrymen, always nice to see you, always nice to be near you, and always nice to know you're near me. Take care, everybody. Have a great week. I'll see you all hopefully on Thursday. There's going to be a chance I'm just streaming from the shop. We're doing some work down there, or I might be skipping the stream. Hopefully, I can just stream from my phone and computer or something very basic you can check out as we're doing our final setup down in Maryland. Goodbye, friends. Talk to you soon, and take care of each other.